got some super like pick-me-up price points as well. We sprinkled a whole lot into this show. And if you find something that you love, so much the better. If not, well, I hope I'm just keeping you company for the next couple of hours. I promise to keep it all light and positive and happy. All right, let's talk though 18 karat gold, shall we? It is something that it's bittersweet because as much as I love talking about it, looking at it, touching it, sharing it with you, I don't get to do it enough because 18 karat gold, right? You know, and the prices that they usually come with and the quality that we adhere to. The Arte line, I understand, used to have 2- and 3-hour shows here at QVC. It was before my time. And now we see but one here and there. It is Italian crafted 18 karat gold. And I promised you when we presented this that you would be surprised by the size of these hoop earrings because 18 karat gold, a lot of the times, you know, we try to keep it small so that we make it more affordable. And certainly it still is beautiful, but, you know, I don't know. If you love your 18 karat gold, wouldn't you love that, right? Look how wide that hoop is. And you may also notice that brush texture on the inside. In fact, I'll hold it still, just like that. So you can see, and this is the Italian difference. Do you see the light? Ooh, look at that. It's almost like light on sand in the beaches, right? And it has that texture to it. But on the exterior, it's all smooth and high polish. So I'm gonna give this a little extra polish for you, so that we can really appreciate. And when I do turn it around, notice a couple of things. For one, we'll get you a measure, but also the doming of it. So that is part of the reason why oh, look at that, guys. We're almost at 1 3/4 inch. That's great. That is why we get extra light. Well, for one, it's 18 karat gold. It's gonna glow in the dark practically. But when we dome it out like that, then the light starts to spill over that earring. And something else that I want you to notice too. Let me see if I can go ahead and get these guys off. I know sometimes these fixtures are a little persnickety. Nope, we're good. Okay. Look at this snap bar closure here. I wanted to pull this out for you because I tried these on before the show and I wanted to make sure everybody understood. And you'll see it on Stacy as well to get a sense. And if you know what I'm about to talk about, you're probably nodding your head. Do you see where this bar is nestled, like halfway down the tubing itself? Why do you think that is? Because it's actually to cover the piercing in your ear. So if you have kind of like, you know, over time and the heavier earrings that you've been wearing, that your piercings have stretched out, then if this were set at the top, it would stretch down, it would dangle down, and would not be flattering. When it's set in the middle there, it hovers over the piercing in your ear, gives it coverage, and adds to the beauty of the entire piece. But you'll snap that down, it's nice and deep, so you'll hear it click and you never worry about losing it. But look at how deep that earring is and the tubing there as well. So, and it's a thick tubing too. I don't want you to think that if you like pinch down on it, that it's gonna bend. Woo. So look at that. Hey, I wonder if I'm gonna get credit for the gold on this one. Oh yes you do, right? You don't have to have the shorter hair to do it because that 18 karat gold is buttery. It is golden. It's like sunlight dripping down the ear. But do you see where it covers the piercing there as well? Because certainly my piercings have seen better days, right? But instead, it's covered, but I still get the dangle, and it's not heavy at all because it's tubing, right? If it were solid gold, for one, you better believe I'd be talking about special financing big time on that one. But also, you wouldn't be able to wear it because it would be so painful, right? But speaking of that special financing, we do have 9 months available. If you're shopping with your Q cards, you can spread that out over 9 months' time because while certainly they're a fun piece, it's serious, right? This is 18 karat gold. So we want you to have that flexibility of taking the 9 months to pay for it over time with no interest if paid in full. And again, there are the details. I'm sorry if you're seeing those a lot, right? But we try to show them up there because a lot of people clicking in and clicking out as they're watching QVC. And oh my gosh, they look so good on you, Stacy. Like I put the hoops like these in and I'm like, where are we going? We need to go on a cruise, we need to go to the beach, we need to go to the boardwalk, we need to go out to dinner. There's something very alluring about that. But by that, I don't mean over the top. I don't mean it's your special occasion only earrings, right? Really want you to wear these and use them. They're fun. And you'll see that Italian difference in the brush metal and the interior and the comfort of them, frankly. All right, so what used to be $1,100 plus is now $799 for the first day ever. And of course, because that is an investment, we put it on 6 easy pays or 9 months special financing with your Q card, J335889. All right, let's just keep things going with the only timepiece that we have in our show. But I love it because in this timepiece, we kind of throw everything in the kitchen sink because I've got gemstones here, I've got gold and silver tones, I have the timepiece itself, and I have clearance price too, of course. We are talking about the Ecclesi line. First of all, this is exclusive to QVC, but within the Ecclesi category of timepieces, there is a subcategory called the facets line. And so whenever you see the word facets there, it means gemstones are involved. And gemstones in timepieces, at least in my memory, really only ever meant little faceted gemstones at the 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mark. Instead, now, what Robert Elizondo, as the designer, and his team are doing is turning the entire piece into a work of gemstones. So you have two choices to make here, and neither of them have to do with size, because you can adjust this, and I'll show you that as well. Your first choice is going to be gemstone. What are you falling in love with first? Do you love the turquoise? And there's a very special kind of turquoise here that I'll reference when we go through the tour. Or are you a lover of the opal? And I know so many of you are. It is, quote unquote, one of the hottest gemstones in jewelry right now, right? I think for its personality and its ability to play with light so much, I don't even have to move this in order for you to really see the light play. But when I do, look what happens. And inside of the opal is